The case against Donald Trump and Trump University that's going to trial just got way worse for Donald Trump. Yesterday, I told you that a former employee of Trump University said in a deposition that the entire operation was a scam. That was Ronald Schnackenberg. He's currently suing Donald Trump, though. So some are calling into question his credibility. All right, well, let's put Schnackenberg aside for a second. Iraq War veteran Corinne Sommer is not allowed to publicly speak about the settlement she reached with Trump University after she was fired in 2007. But because this trial is going forward, we now know that she believes she was fired by Trump University because of her military responsibilities as a reservist. Allegedly, based on her statements in this deposition, she was told that her work as a member of the U.S. military was interfering with her work for Trump University, and thus she was going to be let go. She said, quote, "I was fired because I was in the military. At the end of my performance evaluation, they wrote that it was a problem that I was in the military." A few months prior to that, Summer was fired from Trump University, or rather, a few months before she was fired from Trump University, another veteran, Air Force Senior Master Sergeant Richard Wright, was fired from his job as a mentor at Trump University and at specifically the Trump Institute of Trump University. He had just come back from a deployment in Afghanistan, and his bosses told him, allegedly, all of your absences have forced us to reevaluate your position in the organization. If true, Lewis, this would be against the law.
Yes, but if there is a policy about that type of thing, absences and whatever.
But there is federal law which says you have to abide by certain principles when it comes to employees of yours in the military, and they are different in terms of active duty versus reservists who have to do their yearly and monthly requirements. And you cannot do that. I mean, if true, it would be against the law. And here's where I get stuck, Lewis. Trump University is denying all of the allegations, obviously, but Trump said he's moving forward with the trial rather than settling because he doesn't settle cases when they're not right. Corinne Sommer received a settlement. So by Trump's own logic, does that mean that they did recognize she had a case against them for firing her, as she claims, for being a member of the military?
Whoever was involved with that must have. Whoever was working for Trump University, illegally or as part of Trump University. Yeah, but I don't think Donald Trump was personally involved at that point, right? I mean,
I doubt that he was, but the problems with Trump's so-called support of the troops are numerous, Lewis. He's had veterans issues become a central theme with all of the questionable supposed donations of millions of dollars that he claims to have personally made. Of course, we haven't seen his taxes and haven't actually seen any proof that those donations happened. We saw him not participate in debates specifically because he was going to raise money for veterans. We don't know what ultimately happened with that. And now these allegations. Donald Trump is not the support the troops guy. That seems abundantly clear.
Yeah, I don't think so. And he probably would have settled this some time ago if it weren't for bad optics. If he weren't running for president, if he weren't where he is right now, he would have settled, right?
Maybe. His claim is, I don't settle when I'm not in the wrong. And we'll see what ultimately happens. We will take a break. After the break, I'll speak to Dr. Yoni Friedhoff. What do all those labels mean on the front of food boxes? He'll tell us. Gamefly is sort of like Netflix for video games. They have over 8,000 new and classic games for Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, PS3, Wii, and a bunch of other platforms. And you can play as many games as you want for one monthly fee. And if you find some games you want to keep, you can buy them for a low used price. There's never any due dates or late fees. And our audience can get a free 30-day trial at gameflyoffer.com/TDPS. The games are shipped directly to you with return envelopes included. There's no contracts, and you can rent games through the mobile app. Get the free 30-day trial for the David Pakman Show audience and support our show by going to gameflyoffer.com/TDPS.